I don't understand, Mr. Kratz, exactly. What do you suspect me of?
Calm now, Mr. Harris. We know exactly who you are and who you work for.
I'm John T. Harris, and I work for the Little Wonder Can Opener Company of Peoria, Illinois. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Very good. But I still say it's a shame to do a thing like that to a new automobile.
Satisfactory, Mr. Schroeder?
Eminently. Be sure something at least as thorough happens to any other SIA agent comes too close.
Just like this?
Exactly. Only larger, of course. No combination dial, no keyhole, no handle. It was designed not to look like a safe.
How do you get in?
You're the talent. You tell me.
Torch, maybe.
No, papers inside. You might destroy them.
Well, that rules out nitro, too.
Right. We want those papers.
Electrical impulses, maybe. Sound patterns, possibly? Pressure.
I don't know. We've never had a close enough look at the original.
Where is the original?
In a villa. Diamond House on the coast near Rome. Owned by Luigi Di Montelli.
I don't hear any bells ringing. Who is he?
It's who his father was that counts.
Who was his father?
Arnolfo Di Montelli. At one time, chief liaison officer between fascist Italy and Nazi Germany.
Di Montelli. That name's not in my book.
Well, maybe this name is in your book. Karl Moeller?
Oh, big-time Nazi war criminal, missing since the war, right?
Very right. Only not missing anymore.
You found him?
We think so. We're not sure. One of my best men, John Harris, was on the verge of finding out.
Was?
That's right.
John Harris?
Harris.
Murdered?
I'd bet on it.
Where does that leave you?
Only with the safe you're after. We think what's in it will give us the proof we need. Proof of Moeller's new identity.
Any pictures of Moeller?
There aren't any. Or any other identification. Except possibly what's in that safe. Moeller skipped out of Germany in the last days with $300 million in gold. Mostly confiscated American money. Corporate funds, gold reserves. Naturally, we'd like that back.
I wouldn't mind getting some of that myself.
But money or not, we want Moeller. That's the most important thing. The man we think is Moeller calls himself Schroeder. A millionaire industrialist in South America. Right now, he's in Rome. This is Luigi Di Montelli.
Well, he doesn't look too tough.
He isn't. His people are.
All right, how does he figure?
Di Montelli inherited all his father's documents when he died. Among them, we figure proof of Moeller's new identity. Listen, 10 years ago, Di Montelli was making his living selling dirty postcards to tourists. Well, today, he's a wealthy man. We figure Moeller's been paying him off.
If Moeller is so formidable, why hasn't he tried to get the evidence back?
Well, he's been trying to, all right. But this is the reason why he hasn't been able to pull it off. Tonio Boselli, former fascist secret police. Runs security at Diamond House. Tough, sharp, and deadly. He's hired some pretty good boys. He'll be your biggest problem.
Let me get this straight. You want me to crack this Italian Fort Knox and open up a safe which apparently can't be gotten into, right?
That's right.
How do you expect me to do that?
Well, let me give you a hint. Di Montelli might possibly be the world's greatest opera buff. His all-time hero is Caruso.
Mine's Elizabeth Taylor, but there's no accounting for taste. Give me another one.
Okay, let me see. Girls are his second-grade enthusiasm.
Oh, well, that makes it easier. Now all I have to do is be a luscious-looking girl who sings like a female Caruso.
No, don't worry. We've got her. Angela Funello.
Oh, the current hotshot at the Metropolitan.
Yeah, that's right.
I read about her. Is it true?
Everything.
Prima donna first class. The biggest publicity hound in the world. The most temperamental top blower since Vesuvius.
That's a pretty accurate description. Well, let's see now. You'll be met by the press at Rome, and you'll be picking reporters and paparazzi out of your hair for hours.
Look, no, I don't really think that...
All of Italy will know she's there. We hope so will Luigi Di Montelli.
With all that's going on, the least I need is
Our hope is that he's going to send you an invitation.
a dizzy, publicity-hungry, impossible, egomaniacal female.
Have a good flight.
What do you expect me to do, Noah?
You'll manage. I know you. I think the two of you ought to get along famously.
You're every bit as lovely as your pictures.
I know.
And you sing, too. Amazing.
Have you heard me?
Oh, yes, once or twice.
And
You're good. Very good.
there's none better.
Not at the moment.
Are you what they said you are? See?
There's none better.
You don't look like one.
You want me to wear a mask?
Well, you know music. You seem to have a good education.
Well, in my league, we don't use a blackjack. A little polish, a little poise, you know?
And a high opinion of yourself.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Mr. Mundy, I shall allow you to pose as my vocal coach and my manager. I shall follow your orders because I love my country within the strict limitations of this very unpleasant assignment. But make no mistake, I do not admire your particular talents.
That's odd. I admire yours.
I am a singer. Kindly treat me like one.
Groovy.
I said I was a singer.
Oh, I thought you said swinger.
Oh.
Staying in Rome alone.
Is she going to sing?
Will she be at La Scala?
Does she like Rome?
Does she sleep in pajamas?
Does she love Italy?
Does she like Italian or men?
Love Italian.
Momento, per favore, huh? Momento, gentlemen. Signorina Angela Fulino has asked me to tell you that she loves Italy, adores Rome,
Yes.
but she is here to rest
Oh, yes, a quiet little villa somewhere by the sea.
with congenial friends.
Oh, and I do sleep partly in pajamas.
Which part, signorina?
The collar.
All of Rome is at your feet, Diva. Will you sing for us?
Yes, please sing. Yes,
No, Signorina will not sing now. Later.
Well, perhaps you'd like to hear about my early years.
Gentlemen, stasera.
I remember my first vocal coach fainted with joy when he heard this glorious voice. Angela, he said, pale with ecstasy. A voice like yours has never been heard this side of heaven.
Signorina,
Oh,
they've gone. You can stop now.
well, where'd they go?
Out.
Don't you think you better get your rest?
I hadn't finished.
We didn't come here for publicity.
I hadn't told them about all those years in the conservatory.
Well, you could always send him a postcard.
But you know, if the press wants to interview me while we're here, I don't see why we can't spare a few moments for them.
Eva, everybody in Italy knows you're here. From now on, we've got to be selective. Momento. Scusi. Grazie. Have the concierge put your service on the bill. Thank you.
For me.
Well, they can't be for me. Lucky Luciano's been dead for years.
Bingo. 3 bars and jackpot.
What?
Listen to this. Beloved Diva, make the heart of this adoring worshiper fill with joy by accepting this invitation to be his guest at Diamond House tomorrow if the gods smile. Luigi Di Montelli.
Oh, Those impetuous Italians. Di Montelli. Well, isn't that the man?
The very man. In the palpitating, breathless flesh.
Ah, but first a few days on the Via Veneto. The crowds, the bright lights, huh?
Sounds wonderful.
And then we'll stay?
No.
Oh.
Luigi Di Montelli worships the ground that you walk on.
Oh, everybody does.
He's not bad looking. And he's very rich.
Well,
I understand that his house guests are among the most talented in Europe. You would be their queen.
I would, wouldn't I?
The villa would shine with your radiance.
True.
We'll accept. I'll call him immediately.
You know, I'm beginning to think I misjudged you.
People frequently do.
You do have taste.
Impeccable. I find you beautiful.
Of course, Mr. Mundy. Do tell Luigi that Diva would be delighted. But now I must rest. I really am so weary. Oh, if that's the press, tell them later.
Oh, yes. Excuse me.
Where is she? Where is the diva? Ah! Bella Diva. Glorious woman. Oh, such beauty, such elegance, such radiance. Together we shall... Who does your hair last? Phyllis Diller?
Mr. Mundy, who is this man?
Come on.
Forgive me. I am Gino de Roma. Gino de Roma, hairdresser to queens. And no one else shall touch that glorious head while Gino lives. I shall lift it. I shall glorify it. I shall work miracles.
Gino, easy on the merchandise.
Are you the Gino of Rome?
See, I am queen of my heart. And wherever you go, I shall be by your side every moment.
Oh, Mr. Mundy, Gino is the most famous hairdresser in all the world.
In the known world. Oh, I am yours to command, O princess of my soul.
Gino, the signorina and I are going away for a few days to the country.
I shall go with you. I insist. For anyone else to touch the glorious head would be crime against humanity.
Oh, Mr. Mundy, you know he is right.
Angela, we have certain restrictions.
No, Gino, no weekend in the country.
You would leave Roma without Gino? It's catastrophe.
Look, Angela...
Mr. Mundy, I have made up my mind. Gino goes, or I do not.
You hear that, God? A queen walks amongst us.
Signorina Funello invites you, Gino, to spend a few days with us at Diamond House.
Oh, I shall try to break away. Belle facce. Oh. Sì, molto facile, Signore Schroeder. I shall go with them to Diamond House. Once inside, I shall have no problems.
Good. But keep in mind that both Mundi and the girl are American agents. You may have to kill them before you're through.
No problems, Signore Schroeder. I have not killed anyone in several weeks, but I do not forget how. Sì. Ciao, patrone.
Buongiorno.
Oh, buongiorno. Buongiorno. May I present Signorina Angela Funello?
Yeah. I've always loved these quaint little Italian cottages.
Signore Di Montelli has, of course, been expecting the diva. He will be overjoyed. Your things will be taken to your quarters. If you will follow me, please.
Grazie.
My wealth, all my possessions belong to you. You have but to ask. Tonio, the diva's quarters, have they been...
The Imperial Suite has been prepared. Signora Mondi has a room down the hall.
Signora Di Montelli, Signorina Angela, she travels with quite an entourage. Her own hairdresser, private maids, chauffeurs.
They shall all be cared for.
Thank you. Very kind.
Now, Signorina, you must sing for us. Not now, of course. Now you must rest. But you will sing.
Well, how could I refuse such an earnest request?
I see you're a great admirer of Caruso.
The greatest man who ever lived.
Yes, a great singer, but...
No. The greatest man in history. A giant, a colossus. This, my home, is flooded with him. His voice, his presence. He stayed here once, 4 blessed days, in bed with a cold.
The music. Is it always Caruso?
In your honor, of course. We shall play some of your own recordings. But when we are not blessed with a presence such as yours, only the glorious voice of the great Enrico is heard here.
Signore Di Montelli, the signorina has had a long trip, 50 kilometers by car, and I think she needs a rest, don't you, dear?
Oh, but of course, please forgive me. Your rooms are waiting if I want. Oh, the other guests will be...
yes, the other guests.
Oh, a modest group. The conductor of the Royal Philharmonic, the president of the Paris Opera, several American movie stars, the usual, you understand. But you have made my home a festival.
Oh, you are such a charming man.
Oh. Joseph will show you to your rooms, and thank you. And anything in this world your heart desires, you have only to ask.
Oh, thank you, Luigi.
Grazie.
Si. Luigi. She called me Luigi.
Very pretty.
Oh, a vision, Antonio. And a talent. A great voice. A soaring bird.
But the man with her, Monty.
I hardly noticed him.
I did. He seemed very interested in that safe. We both know Schroeder is in Rome, and that he is after the documents. I cannot take any chances.
Antonio, nonsense. He was attracted by the bust of the great Enrico.
Oh, perhaps. Still, I shall watch.
They are my guests.
Signore, I am hired to protect the contents of that safe. We both know how badly Schroeder wants it. No, you must trust me. I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Well, it's clear we can talk. No bugs.
Bugs? This place is immaculate.
Not those kind of bugs. Did you see the safe?
Of course.
It's a tough nut to crack. It's kind of a wire screen. It sort of looks like a grill on the side of it.
That's your problem, dear.
That's our problem, lover. And you're going to help me get my chance at it. Di Montelli's no problem. He's exactly what he looks like, a music nut. But Baselli, he's a cop. I know the type. And a very clever one at that.
No! Will you turn that off?
I don't know very much about opera, but isn't Caruso supposed to be a pretty good singer?
If you like tenors.
All right, Angela. This is the plan. Luigi wants you to sing, correct? My guess is that in this place, even the rats will come out of the walls to listen. Wait a minute. Wait just a second. While you're singing, that will clear the house and give me a crack at the safe.
You mean you won't be attending my recital?
Sweetheart, sing in the shower and I'll drop by. But I didn't come here to get cultured. I came here to get into a safe. Understand?
Ah, such hair, such texture. If angels had such hair, they would not need wings.
Oh, yes, it is rather beautiful, isn't it?
It is made of the breath of heaven.
It's made of protein.
What?
Protein. There's this fellow on television in the United States.
Signor Mondi, you may be a great manager, but you have no soul.
That's one of the prerequisites of being a great manager.
Well, then you must be very successful. Let us disregard him, Diva. His heart is clay.
Good morning, Diva.
Ah, Signor Baselli. Well, Gino is doing my hair.
I will be but a moment.
You are perhaps interested in her styling?
I'm interested in everything. Signorina, has this man been with you long?
I cannot continue. I resign. I will kill myself.
Gino, please. I'm afraid I really must have an explanation.
You're a hairdresser, Signorina.
Where is Gino of Rome?
Rome is full of Ginos.
Regard the style, the grace, the fluid movements. Regard the drama, the architecture. Regard, indeed, the genius of the concept. And you tell me Rome is full of Ginos?
Signor Boselli, Gino of Rome is one of the great hairstylists of the world.
He is modest. I am not. I am the greatest hairstylist in the world.
Of course, senor. Signorina, we did not know your barber was coming with you.
Mamma mia! I shall kill myself, but first I shall kill him.
Gino, no, please. He doesn't understand the creativity involved. You see, Gino in his field is as great an artist as I am in mine. Why, he's the Johann Sebastian Bach of the curler. He's the Rembrandt of the razor. And I wonder how our host would feel about your questioning a member of my party in this manner.
It is nothing personal, Signorina. It is that I have received word there may be a thief in the house.
You dare call Gino a thief? I will kill him.
No,
I will kill him.
I make no charges, Signore. But to do my duty to my host, I must make certain routine checks. Naturally, I have heard of Gino of Rome.
I may not kill you. I may just shorten you a little bit.
You understand then, Signor. Oh, forgive the intrusion. It is for your own protection.
You have a pretty fair temper there, Gino.
Signore, I have many talents, some of which would surprise you greatly. But above all, I am the greatest hairstylist in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, beloved guests, if you please. Today, fortune and the muses smile upon us. The glorious American diva, the ravishing Funello, has consented to sing for us.
Signore Mondi. What do you think you are doing?
Please, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, but something has come up. Excuse me. Continue.
Oh, without you, senor. Impossible.
Well, then we shall do it again at an early time. Please, forgive me.
I'm waiting, Signore Mondi.
I'll explain to my host.
Very well, but please remember, your host leaves unpleasant details to me, and you are an unpleasant detail.
Antonio, where is it? Signor Mondi.
I am terribly disappointed in your hospitality, sir.
Signore, I found him in here going through the records.
Oh, you were not at the recital?
I have handled the diva for several years. Believe me, I've heard her sing before.
And what were you doing here?
I believe, like you do, sir, that Enrico Caruso was the greatest singer of all times.
That still does not explain.
I was here looking for my favorite recording. I have yet to hear it played on your musical system.
Which recording is that, senor?
Vesti la Juba.
A musical cliche, done to death. I'm afraid I do not even play it because I do not like to remember that the great Caruso ever did anything so inconsequential.
You don't like it?
Oh.
In my country, it's considered a masterpiece.
Indeed, senor, but America. You see, after all, Italy is the motherland of opera. We have different opinions. I'm afraid I do not even own a copy of the recording.
Too bad. That, however, does not yet explain why this ruffian aimed a gun at me. Believe me, I'm afraid, terribly afraid, that the diva will be shocked.
Senora, please, it was a misunderstanding. We have certain priceless relics, jewels, antiques.
And we had word that an attempt might be made to steal them.
Yes, Antonio is most conscientious. Naturally, seeing you here, surely you can see. Apologize, Antonio.
But, senora...
Apologize!
Forgive me, senora. It was a mistake.
There. You see? Now you have nothing to bother the diva about. Nothing at all. Please, feel free to make any selection you wish from my collection.
I think he was lying. I think he was trying to get into this safe.
But if Monday is not what he says he is, then it follows that the diva is not what she says she is. But I have heard her. Glorious.
There are many possible answers. Schroeder is many times over a millionaire. He could buy even a diva. Yes. Oh, I'll write it down. Go ahead. Yes? Thank you, operator. A telegram from Sforza. Schroeder agent among guests. Can identify. Arriving this afternoon.
Beg your pardon, signore. Telefono.
I'm not interested. Un momento, per favore. Who is it?
Your salone in Roma, signore.
Tante grazie. Telefono.
Prego. Si accomodi. Eccolo. Prego.
Sì. Gino da Roma. Pronto, pronto.
You can expect a visitor this afternoon. Sforza.
I understand. It shall be done. Ciao.
You know how to get into the safe?
I think so.
So soon?
There are only a limited number of ways a safe can operate. Now, this one has no combination, no key, and no handle. It does, however, have one very interesting characteristic. A microphone hidden on the side of it.
I don't understand.
Well, you should, sweetheart. It's right down your alley. Sound. Not any kind of sound. One specific sound.
There are millions of sounds.
True. May I ask you a professional opinion? I know you don't like tenors.
Well, I suppose they're necessary.
I know how you feel about Caruso.
A good grasp of the rudiments.
What do you think of his recording of Vesti la Juba?
Superb. A masterpiece. For
A tenor, yeah, I know. Signora Di Montelli thinks it's inconsequential.
That's odd.
Yeah, he claims he doesn't even own a copy of the recording.
Oh, impossible. No Caruso collection is complete without one.
That's what I figured. I think the reason that he doesn't play the recording is that in it, somewhere, Caruso hits one note that opens up the safe. That means there has to be a copy hidden here, somewhere, someplace.
Well, couldn't we just send for another copy?
It might not work. Differences in individual recordings, voice prints. To make that safe work, if I'm right, we'll even need the exact surface noise on the specific record which keys it. Pretty impressive technology. Sweet lip.
Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me for having you brought here, but it was necessary. A certain unpleasantness has transpired. My friend, Signor Boselli, will tell you about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a thief among us who has come here to steal certain items of value belonging to Signore Demontelli. The thief's identity was known to an associate of mine who was coming here to identify him. However, even as he arrived, he was murdered.
This is outrageous. Surely you do not suspect one of us.
I have already questioned the servants. Their movements have been accounted for. Now, regretfully, I must turn to our guests.
Signore, isn't this a matter for the police?
Your host wishes to spare you any embarrassment in dealing with the police and a possible public scandal. If you cooperate with me, there will be no occasion to call in the police, and that will be more pleasant for all of us. My men are now searching the house for the murder weapon. In the meantime, I shall have to ask each of you your exact movements during the past hour.
Signore.
This is undoubtedly the murder weapon. It was found by one of my men.
Where was it, Tonio?
It was hidden in the luggage of Signore Alberto Mundi.
Well, Signor Mundi?
I can't explain it.
Signor Di Montelli, what is going on here?
Signorina, I'm afraid your manager has betrayed you.
He has just killed a man, but moments ago.
Outrageous. Is this how I am to be treated?
Diva, please.
I shall tell the press. The world shall know how I have been treated.
Diva, I have no choice.
And you call yourself a music lover. Now, what is my dear Alberto supposed to have done?
He has just killed a man, perhaps half an hour ago.
In that case, take me too, because he has been with me alone in my room for the last 2 hours.
Is this true?
But why didn't you say so?
Well, we were alone together, and I didn't want to compromise the lady.
Gallantry, what gallantry! He would allow himself to be arrested, to be accused of murder, rather than have anyone think the lesser of his lady. You, sir, are noble. Nobility!
But, Signore, the gun...
Don't talk to me of guns.
Are there any witnesses who can verify the lady's story?
I cannot speak for the entire afternoon, but when I visited the diva in her quarters, she and Signor Mundi were, come si dice, together.
There, Tonio, you see?
I see the gun from Signor Mondi's luggage.
Well, obviously somebody put it there.
Of course.
Signore, there are 2 witnesses who have spoken up for Signor Mondi. May I point out they are both from his party. Hardly the most reliable...
Do you doubt the word of the glorious Angela?
Sir, I just...
Enough! I will not have you insult this glorious personage.
Sforza has been killed.
By persons unknown. And it's your responsibility to discover the guilty party. I will not have you insult the word of an honored guest. I remind you, Tonio, you are my employee.
But I'm sure Mondi is our man. I feel it in my bones.
Watch him, then. Do what is necessary. But if you drive the diva from my house...
How can I function with my hands tied?
That is your problem, Tonio. And that is what I pay you for.
If there is anything I can do, diva, anything, my heart, my soul, you have only to ask.
But there is something you could do.
Anything.
But you mustn't let anybody know, and you must be very careful.
My lips are sealed.
Find a recording for me somewhere in the villa of Caruso singing Vesti la Giubba.
Oh?
It's very important.
I see. Could the diva perhaps tell me why?
Oh, would that I could.
I shall find it. If I must tear down walls, rip up floors, I shall find it, my heart. And it...
I have a knack for that sort of thing. All I have to do now is have a chance to use it.
Well, I could sing again.
We've already tried that dodge.
Mr. Mundy, do you imagine that anybody in this house or in the entire world would turn down a chance to hear me sing?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I lost my head.
I'll need Gino. Will you send him to me, please?
You already had your hair done once today.
That was this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm a little thick today.
You know, Mr. Mundy, you're not unattractive.
That goes triple, lady.
But you're a tenor.
I don't even sing.
If you did, you would be a tenor. And I hate tenors. Now, will you please call Gino?
You like sopranos better?
Very funny.
Well, it's not very funny, but it's about all I could do at the time.
Ah, Signor Mundy.
Signor Luigi.
I hope you did not take our little misunderstanding seriously.
I don't take any misunderstanding seriously.
Bravo.
I have some good news for you.
Ah, yes?
Yes, the diva at 5 o'clock will sing for you again.
I may cry. Tonio, an angel, is she not?
She sings very well. Will you attend the recital, Signora Mundi?
I will not. I will be in my room resting. I'm a little upset after our little misunderstanding. I'm sure you can understand that.
Of course. Tonio, tell the guests. 5 o'clock in the salon. Everyone.
Of course, Signora.
Oh, Gino, divine.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, I forgot. I must report failure. I have looked everywhere, and I cannot find the recording.
Oh, that. Forget about it.
Oh?
Oh, it's already been taken care of.
Oh, I am delighted.
Open this door.
Gino, he took something out of the safe and went that way.
What happened?
Oh, Gino, I saw him at the safe. He took something out of it, shot at me, and went that way.
We shot him at the edge of the cliffs. He fell into the ocean.
And you did not get the papers?
No, Signore. By the time we got down, his body had been washed out to sea.
Then Schroeder will never know that his man has succeeded. I may not have to go back to selling postcards after all. But what does it matter? My life is over.
Oh?
The diva has gone. Signora Mundi told me that the excitement was too much for her delicate nerves.
Signore Mundi.
When will I ever hear her sing again?
Signore Mundi has gone too?
Of course.
Signore, are you familiar with American slang?
Really, Tonio?
Have you ever heard the expression, we've been had?
We've been
had.
Well, I would have brought back the whole safe, Noah, but you know how the airlines are on overweight.
Perfect. Schroeder is Mola. Now with this stuff we can prove it.
That does the job, huh?
Yes. We'll be able to extradite him so he can stand trial as a war criminal. We'll probably be able to recover most of the $300 million as well.
Oh, well, when you pick it up, grab a few million from me, will you?
Al, you have your country's thanks.
Did you ever try to buy a hamburger with a thank?
And thank you, Miss Funello.
Oh.
What's with her?
Beats me.
Is there something wrong, Miss Funello?
Oh, everything is wrong. That oaf, that uncultured, unappreciative music murderer. I was singing better than I had ever sung before. I was about to hit high C when that monster flooded the room with the ear-splitting voice of that tenor Caruso. I have never been so insulted in my life. I will undoubtedly sue him, and you, and the entire federal government.
Miss Funello. Oh, but she wouldn't sue. She wouldn't, would she?
Oh, don't worry. If she does, I'll get you a good lawyer.
Thanks.
The same one I had at my trial.
But you went to prison.
I'm delighted you agree. It will mean the end of Paz's dictatorship and pave the way for the Democratic Liberation Government to take over. You have my word. Good night, Mr. President.
Congressman Marks.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Please forgive the intrusion, but I wish to speak with you in private.
I have an office for appointments. Call my secretary in the morning. Now, if you'll please leave.
Representative Marks, the privacy is for your sake, not mine. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Servante Faldone, Commissioner of Security in Parencia. A $10 million aid bill to my country is being considered by your committee. I hope your plans are to see that it is passed.
There's no reason for me to divulge my plans to you. However, it doesn't really matter if you learn it tonight or in 5 days. The bill will not be passed.
Premier Paz will be very disappointed.
Undoubtedly, since so little of the money reaches the people of Parencia. Now, if you don't mind,
I must insist on just a few more minutes. Excuse the bad quality of these photographs. They do not do you justice. But a bedroom is not a studio. And then, who could blame you for enjoying yourself with such a beautiful young lady?
Blackmail.
Of course. But look at it this way. What is another $10 million to your country?
I'm gonna get away with it.
How did they get the pictures?
The usual way. On his last visit to Parencia, he suddenly became ill during a dinner. And the last thing he remembers is a doctor giving him a shot.
And the next morning?
And the next morning, Premier Paz told him it was an attack of ptomaine. And apologies were extended. And that was the end of that, until yesterday, when Cervantes Valdon, Parencia's Commissioner of Security, showed up here in Washington with these. Al, I want to put this one on a personal basis. I need you.
You need me to go to Parencia to steal the negatives, right?
Right. But you only have 5 days to do it in, because that's when the International Business Affairs Committee meets.
You know, I haven't been too happy on some of the assignments that you put me on, Noah, but in this case, I agree with you.
Thanks, Al. I knew I could count on you. I started the wheels turning last night. Come on. There's a plane leaving for Rome in 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
That's right, 40 minutes. And from there, you'll catch a connecting flight to Melon, the capital of Parencia. Not wanting to create any suspicion, we didn't make any sudden application for a visa, so we borrowed one. You'll be traveling as Thad the Great.
Who?
Thad Bronson, a magician. In 4 days' time, he's scheduled to give a special performance in front of Premier Paz, who's a nut about magic. That gives you a great cover and perfect access to the palace.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
I'm going to give a magic show?
Well, I feel confident that you will get the negatives, destroy them, and get back before them.
Yeah, but what if I don't?
Well, look, we didn't have time to set up anything else. We explained to Thad Bronson that it was a matter of national security, and he was willing to go along with us. The least you can do is cooperate. Now, here is your burglar tools, your passport, and your visa. And don't worry about a thing. I'll lock up the apartment, and don't worry about the clothes. You and Thad are about the same size, and his luggage is already there down at the airport.
Noah.
What is it?
I don't know anything about magic.
Well, you can begin practicing right now by disappearing.
started by serving meals, then movies. I was wondering what they were going to come up with next. I'm Thad the Great. How do you know?
I'm Thad's assistant, Roxanne.
How do you do?
Hello. He told me the government asked to have someone take his place, and everything's very, very hush-hush. What was that about?
That was the recognition sign. Didn't they tell you?
No.
That's it.
Oh, countersign. Oh, you mean they didn't tell you either?
Oh, you're terrific. You're terrific. You're going to be a lot of fun.
You never can tell. Do you know anything about magic?
Not a thing.
Well, I'll be glad to teach you all the tricks I know.
I can hardly wait.
Welcome to Palencia. Miss Young, Mr. Bronson, I am Servanta Valdone.
How do you do? It was very kind of His Excellency to send his limousine to meet our plane at the airport.
Premier Paz wishes to see that you are well taken care of. So anything I can do to be of service, you have only to ask.
Well, you could satisfy my curiosity. What is the significance of the bumper stickers I saw on the way in from the airport?
Bumper stickers?
Yes, a broken chain on a white background. I noticed them everywhere. There's one on your limousine.
Excuse me. Stupid fools. Maurice, take it off. Forgive me. It is obviously the work of what you would call your hoodlums. Nothing more. Would you come this way, please?
Your country is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. This way, please. I'd be more than pleased to personally escort you on a tour of our historic city.
I'd be delighted. I'd like to see as much as possible of the country. Will we have time, Thad?
This is your room, Mr. Bronson.
I don't see why not. We have 4 days before we have to put the show on.
Oh, I forgot. The Premier asked if it would be possible for you to do the show tomorrow night.
Do the show tomorrow night?
Yes. Of course, you can stay on Palencia as long as you'd like, but urgent matters have arisen, and he would be most grateful if you could accommodate the change. Well? Is there any reason why you could not do the show tomorrow night?
No.
Fine. Good.
Hi. I thought you might want to go over a few things.
What'd you have in mind?
Not what you have in mind.
Are you and Thad?
Oh, no. No. Thad's a happily married man who doesn't even think of me as a girl.
Nobody is that happily married. Look, help me with some of these things, will you? What is this?
That is a flip-over box.
A flip-over box?
I'll show you how it works. First, you open the box.
Were they on the plane with us, or did they fly over by themselves?
Put the bird inside. Close the box. Voila.
Where's the dove? Come in.
I hope you are both comfortable.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
The Premier is anxious to meet you. Would you join him in the reception hall?
It would be our pleasure.
Excellent. He'll be most pleased.
Oh, yes. Michel is looking forward to seeing you again.
Michelle?
Yes. Michelle, New York, 3 years ago.
Oh, yes, Michelle. I look forward to meeting her. Again. Who is Michelle?
I haven't any idea. What are you going to do?
Oh, that's a good question. What'd you do with the dove?
What are you telling me, Valdone? That you are incapable of handling the situation?
Not at all, sir. But in order to successfully stop a total revolution, I will need a great deal of money.
Yes, well, our Washington embassy informs me that our annual foreign aid check will come through any day now. You will have your money.
I hope so, Your Excellency.
You may proceed upon that assumption. After all, Uncle Sam has never yet let us down. Ah, Michelle, how lovely you made yourself for our guest of honor.
Only to please you, Excellency.
And you do know how to please me, my dear, in words as well as deeds.
Do come in. Represent Miss Roxanne Young and Mr. Thad Bronson.
How do you do, Your Excellency?
Charmed.
I've looked forward to meeting you.
And I you. Magic has for long been my avocation. I hope you have no objection to amateurs.
Oh, no. I have a deep sympathy for the struggling amateur. You've no idea.
I had expected a somewhat older man. You must have started in magic when you were very young.
As soon as I could say abracadabra.
Of course, you know Michelle.
Yes, we've met before in New York. It's nice to see you again. I'd like to have you meet my assistant, Roxanne.
How do you do?
Hello. I'm so pleased you remember me.
Oh, it's not difficult to remember such a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Besides, I've seen your picture recently.
Oh, where?
It was in the society column, or in a magazine. It ran with an article entitled, Dictators I Have Known.
You have a courageous sense of humor. I like that. Not many men would have said what you said.
Well, with my act, you've got to have guts. Come in. I'll be with you in a second, sweetheart.
Take your time.
I was expecting Roxanne.
Life seems to be full of the unexpected. May I? You are great. But you're not that great. Who are you?
I'm a thief.
I asked you who you were. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll tell Paz you're an imposter.
I am telling you the truth. I'm a thief. I read in the paper that Thad the Great was going to give a performance here at the palace. I also know that Paz owns a gorgeous hunk of diamond known as the Star of Madrid. I want to own it.
If you were really a thief, you wouldn't admit it.
If you didn't have an angle, you'd have blown the whistle on me downstairs.
You're right about that. I do want something, but how can I believe you? That doesn't prove anything.
The way you kiss, I could have stolen a lot more. You said you wanted something?
I want to get out of Parencia.
Why?
Oh, I'm just another one of Paz's possessions. Sooner or later, he's going to get tired of me, and I don't want to wait around for it.
Well, why don't you just leave?
I've put in too many years to just leave with nothing. Listen, I'll make a deal with you. Steal a few other pieces of jewelry from me, enough for me to get a start somewhere else, and I won't expose you.
All right. You've got a deal. Where's his private safe?
There's a government vault in the library, someplace behind the bookcases.
Is that where he keeps his important papers? Jewelry?
I don't know if the Star of Madrid is there now, but he has kept it there.
Fine. You have saved me a lot of time.
And when you've taken the Star of Madrid, if you're still in a taking mood...
I am always in a taking mood. But one job at a time.
Job? I was offering you recreation, not work.
I always take everything I do very seriously. We'll get into that later.
Tony, I want you to meet someone. Dad, Roxanne, this is Antonio Hagney, my young fencing instructor.
How do you do?
Hello. Tony, will you seat Michelle over there? Thad, Roxanne, on that side, if you please.
Thank you.
Well, I wonder where my commissioner of police is. Valdone!
Premier Paz has invited me to your performance tomorrow night. I understand you are an extraordinary talent.
I can promise an evening full of surprises.
Excuse me for being late. Tony, where is your car?
My car?
Yes.
In the driveway in front of the palace.
Valdone, what is this all about?
I just looked, it is not there.
Valdone! Forgive me. Tony, your car is outside.
I parked it there not more than 10 minutes ago.
There is no green roadster in front of the palace.
The green roadster? I reported it stolen last week. Has it been found?
Yes, with 4 bullets.
Later, we have guests now. Yes, we shall talk about it tomorrow morning. Will you sit down? Last month, when I was in England, I made a point of seeing Chadwick.
Oh, yes, he's one of Thad's favorites, especially his lighting bulbs.
One of my very favorites. You know, I've never figured out how those bulbs work.
Oh? I was given to understand that you designed that trick for him.
Well, I did. But don't ask me how it works.
You're too modest, Thad.
That's one of my faults.
Oh! Excellent! Excellent! Isn't that marvelous? Thad, as a special favor for me, will you do your famous shredded newspaper trick?
After dinner, perhaps.
Oh, of course. Forgive me. I've been rude. Ladies and gentlemen, I propose a toast. A toast to Thad the Great.
Thank you. All right. This goes like this. Right? And here.
Right.
How do you do that?
I don't know how it works. I just know it does.
Yeah, well, I told Paz we'd be back in 15 minutes. We have time to try one more. One complete...
Bravo, bravo, Thad. That's marvelous. Oh, just this one trick, Thad. Oh, please, you must teach
Your
me
Excellency, it's against the magician's unwritten code. But perhaps, in this case, I'll make an exception. But let me sleep on it, will you?
Mr. Bronson, I should appreciate an explanation.
Well, it looks like you've caught me.
I am in no mood for humor.
Setting up a trick.
A trick?
Yes, I'm sure that with your knowledge of magic, you realize that certain tricks take a great deal of preparation. You see, tomorrow morning I was going to have you think of a card, and then you would find that card here in your desk drawer.
Yes, that would be quite a good trick, if it could work, and a very good explanation, if I believed you.
Do you?
We shall see. The guards will escort you back to your room.
Well, good night. I'm sorry I disturbed you. Oh, by the way, name a card. Any card.
2 of clubs.
Diamonds. Spades. Hearts. You're right, that is an easy trick.
Sure, you just have to remember what pocket each suit of cards is in and then count to it from the top or bottom.
Well, it sure saved my neck last night, I think.
Michel is right. You are great. What's the matter?
This may sound trite, but business before pleasure.
Anyway, I am convinced that Tony is mixed up in the resistance movement.
Have you located his car yet?
Yes, it was definitely used in the raid on the armory.
But hadn't he reported it stolen already?
Yes, but I'm sure it was done as a cover so they could use it. And then, an hour ago, my men found 2 of the stolen rifles in his mother's house.
Well, our fencing lesson this afternoon should be most instructive. Good work, Valdone.
Thank you, sir. Have I got enough strips?
Yes. Now, this is the way. We take it here carefully, fold it once here, bring it round, and a half turn. We should...
Sir, by the way, I took the liberty after last night's incident to call our embassy in Washington to make sure Mr. Thad the Great is a magician.
I personally have no doubts on that matter.
A magician without any sidelines.
And then Chi-Chi started barking, and he caught me. But I found the safe.
You found it? I thought the idea was to open it.
You really know how to hurt a guy, don't you?
Michel and Thad must be discussing old times.
Sir, there is a call from the embassy in Washington.
Thank you. I will take it here. Excuse me.
I found out the safe is on a time lock.
What's that mean to an amateur?
Bad news, even to a professional. It's tough to get around, but it can be done. Do you know what time the safe is set to open?
Well, I never really paid much attention. Sometime in the afternoon, I think.
I've got to know exactly. You have access to the palace. You're the only one that can help me. See what you can find out.
How soon you need to know?
By tonight. I'm going to crack that safe during Thad the Great's performance.
Oh, but that's impossible. Your show's in the reception hall. That's right on top of the safe. You'll never get away with it. They'll see you.
They won't see me. If Thad the Great's performance is any good, now get going. You got work to do.
Thank you. Well done. Oh, and by the way, will you please let us know about any progress on Congressman Marx's aid bill? Goodbye.
Well?
That is a very interesting report. Our embassy confirms that Mr. Thad the Great is nothing more than a magician.
Well, what is so interesting about that?
Who has been appearing professionally for over 30 years.
He looks remarkably well preserved for a man who must be at least 50. Yes, that is very interesting.
And isn't it also very interesting that Michel met him previously and did not bother to let us know he was an imposter?
Why do I have to watch you fence? I had a headache and was on my way to my room.
I said you will stay.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, Tony.
A new épée?
Yes, a gift from Veldone. It suits me perfectly, don't you think? No, I think we shall practice this afternoon without those. After all, the épées are tipped.
There's always a possibility of an accident.
My dear boy, there will be no accidents. Shall we? Veldone is rather concerned that your car was used in the raid.
I explained to him that it was stolen.
Yes, of course, but Veldone is suspicious of everyone. Foolish, I know, but that is, after all, why he is my commissioner of security police. Veldone was not satisfied with the fact that your car was reported stolen, so he searched your house. Tony, you yourself have often told me, always keep your guard up. Of course, he found nothing.
I could have told you that.
Of course you could have. But then he had your mother's house searched. Would it surprise you, Tony, to learn that they found there several rifles stolen from the armory and the most curious cache of automobile placards? Yes. Is this not, Tony, the symbol of this new so-called Democratic Liberation Party of our country? Yes? Don't bother trying to remove the tip of your own weapon, Tony. That one has been welded on. Remember, Tony, you yourself taught me how to fence. So if I kill you today, you've only yourself to blame.
You've got to be out of your mind. There is no way you can get away with it.
There's only one thing that can get in my way.
Veldone.
Chi-Chi.
Why did you keep me here? So I could watch you murder him?
Murder? It was an accident, Michel. You saw it yourself. Somehow the tip loosened on my épée. After all, accidents can happen to anyone, even to you.
Why should I have an accident?
Because you did not tell me that Thad the Great is an imposter.
I don't know what you mean.
Who is he?
He's Thad the Great. He's the man I met 3 years ago.
You're lying.
I'm not. He's Thad. Oh, darling, what's happened? Why are you accusing me? Haven't I always done everything you wanted? After all, I helped you frame Congressman Marx.
Yes, so you did.
Aside from Veldone, who else have you trusted with the knowledge that he was doped?
I'd forgotten how very much I have trusted you. Yes, I do trust you.
Excuse me.
You must forgive me now, my dear. We must go to report this tragic accident.
Have you seen Roxanne? She was supposed to meet me at 2:15.
2:15?
Yes, that's right.
No, I haven't seen her.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Anytime. You wanted to see me, Your Excellency?
Yes.
I'm busy preparing some things for my show. Was there anything special?
I'm so sorry to disturb you, Thad, but there's been an accident.
An accident?
Yes. You see, the tip on my new épée became loose and it fell off without my realizing it. Poor Tony.
Yes, it was a horrible, dreadful accident.
Oh, well, I am sorry. He seemed like a very nice man.
He was.
Oh, you want me to cancel my show tonight out of respect for poor Tony?
No, that's not why I called you down here, Thad.
No?
No, you see, I am more concerned with another matter. More concerned even than for poor Tony.
What is it, Your Excellency?
You.
Me?
Yes, I wonder if you can explain something to me, Thad. It has come to my attention that Thad the Great has been performing on stage for 30 years. Can you explain to me how you can be that man? Well, sir, I am waiting. Can you explain to me how you can be a man who has been performing on stage for 30 years?
Your Excellency, I am obviously not that man. I'm Thad Jr.
Thad Jr.?
Yes, my father retired 5 years ago. And I took advantage of being Thad the Great's son and started with an already established career. Who'd you think I was?
Well, actually, it's...
Well, Michelle met me 3 years ago in New York. She certainly would have said something to you.
Yes, I had considered that.
Well, then, if that's all you wanted to know, I do have things to take care of for this evening's show, Your Excellency. May I be excused?
Yes, of course, you may go.
Thank you.
Well, what do you think?
I think I will watch Thad the Great's performing technique with special interest tonight.
She hasn't shown up.
You better worry about Thad the Great. Pop is watching you like a hawk, and he knows his magic.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to depart from my usual routine this evening and make a special offer to Premier Paz. Instead of my making Roxanne disappear, she will make me disappear. You may come up and examine the apparatus after the trick. And if you can figure out the illusion, I will then divulge to you the secret of my famous shredded newspaper trick. Remember, I'll need 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I must admit it, I don't know how they got out.
Would you care to check the panels again?
No, I'm afraid it would be no use. You may make them reappear now.
Now.
Yes, right now.
Why don't you have a seat and watch the whole illusion from a better vantage point? One, 2, 3.
better?
I've just never been so scared in my life.
You've been great up till now. There's something I want you to do for me. I want you to go and change into a negligee and come back here.
A negligee? At a time like this?
I know this is hard to believe, but I won't be here.
Then why?
Because if someone comes in here looking for me, and they find you in a sheer negligee, they'll know that I'm somewhere close by. And besides, I'm not going to be gone all night. Excuse me, Excellency. I saw the lights. Almost.
Almost is not good enough for Paz. Oh, that, please show me.
Well, you've been such a gracious host.
Oh, thank you. Here. Did you see who it was? A servant, a rebel, perhaps?
I caught only a glimpse, but as I turned around, I thought I recognized...
Yeah, well, go on.
It looked like His Excellency's guest, Thad the Great.
Now, this is the most difficult part.
Do not move, Mr. Bronson.
Well done. Point those guns away. What has happened?
Someone attempted to break into the vault.
Did they succeed?
We don't know yet. The technicians are opening the vault now. In the meantime, I have your permission to search Mr. Bronson?
Mr. Bronson is my personal guest.
I understand, Your Excellency. But one of the guards claims he was attacked by someone closely resembling Mr. Bronson. And may I remind you that the vault contains valuables of specific interest to America, and that Mr. Bronson is an American.
Yes, that's true. Thad, I do apologize for this, but after all, I am in charge of security for my people, so if you would not object to being searched.
Your Excellency, may I remind you that we are in the middle of a very complex trick? Now, if you want to forget about the trick...
No, not at all. Well done. As you can see, Mr. Bronson does not object at all to being searched after we finish the trick. Now, turn around, both of you.
Excellency!
Turn around! Thad, please, go.
this here. You see? Yes. Now you take this.
Yes.
Fold the top part of the paper up. Now here's the part. Put the thumb here.
Yes.
Now, and this. Turn it over.
This way.
Now, you see, this is the most difficult part, right? Right in here.
Yes, it's your...
Oh, how stupid of me. I made the wrong I'm terribly sorry, Your Excellency.
Sir, I must insist. If your guest is not involved, I'm losing valuable time.
Yes, Veldone, you are right. Thad, I am so sorry, but Veldone must conclude his search here so that he may continue the investigation elsewhere.
Your Excellency, I've never been subjected to this kind of treatment before.
Thad, I cannot tell you how much I regret this, but after all, it is a question of state security. I'm sure you'll understand. Veldone.
Search him. Please let me do it. Nonsense. Now, what have we here? Mr. Bronson?
These amateurs have no knowledge of magic. Your Excellency, you explain.
Well, I do not wish to pry into your professional secrets, Thad, but I would prefer you to explain this to Veldone personally, because he has a latent fear of anything mechanical.
Oh, I see. Commissioner Veldone, that is a light dimmer, as Your Excellency well knows. You see, in the world of magic, sometimes we do tricks that don't function well under a bright light, so we use a light dimmer.
Certainly, I knew that all along, but for Veldone's enlightenment, I wished him to hear it from your own lips.
I am not convinced. Mr. Bronson was not with you at the time of the attempt.
Sir, the technicians will have the vault open within minutes.
Thank you. Now, when we know what was stolen, we will know where to find the thief. Now we'll see. The film is gone. It is the American, exactly as I predicted.
And what of our other valuables? For example, the Star of Madrid. Yes, it's gone. And probably everything else of value here, too.
Well, if it's not the American, then who?
There's your answer, Veldone. It should have been obvious to you.
The Democratic Liberation Party.
Of course. Did you not yourself tell me they have friends close to the palace? If we do not receive our annual foreign aid payment from the United States, the revolutionists will have a stranglehold upon us. Who knows what they will demand?
How did they get in? Why didn't we see them on the palace grounds? Why didn't we see...
I don't know. With the revolutionists in the city, do not stand here questioning me. Go on. Move. Do something. My dear Thad, can you ever forgive this unfortunate incident?
Oh, it's all too exciting for me, Your Excellency. When I couldn't do my shredded newspaper trick, one of my simplest illusions, I realized I reached an emotional impasse. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to show you my secrets on a future trip.
I will not let you go until you promise me that Thad the Great will one day return to Parencia.
You have that promise. On my word. As a magician.
Thank you. I'm just happy to have been of service, Mr. Bain. Oh, incidentally, you have a very fine man in Mr. Mundy. He always put the job first. I mean, even in the face of temptations that would have crumbled a weaker man.
Temptation, huh? What could she be talking about, Al?
Nothing.
There was this girl, Michelle, very obvious type. She was trying to get Al to steal the Star of Madrid for her. But was he taken in by her primitive wiles? Oh, not on your life. He stuck straight to the job and never flinched. I'm not even sorry what happened to her.
What did happen to her?
Look, Roxanne, there's no need to bring that up now.
That's just it. Nobody knows. She disappeared.
Oh, she disappeared. Well, that can happen in Parencia, yes. Again, our thanks, Miss Young. Oh, that must be the men coming to pick up Thad the Great's equipment.
Wait a minute.
What?
Picking up Thad the Great's equipment?
Yeah.
Well, no, I haven't had a chance to check it out between Perenci and the apartment.
Well, that's all right.
But, you see, we left there in such a hurry that,
Just the stuff marked Thad the Great. Start in the living room and leave the luggage.
I'd feel terrible if anything happened to poor old Thad's equipment.
Oh, stop worrying. My men can check it out thoroughly. Poor old Thad's equipment, huh? I'll take the Star of Madrid, too, please.
I wonder what happened to the Dove.
Bingo. Mr. Bain is waiting for you. I'll take your bag.
Darling!
Sweetheart,
I have a surprise for you.
another one.
There's a man in the phone booth behind you.
Terrific.
That man has a gun, darling.
You've gone and spoiled it.
You'll use it if you don't do what I tell you.
Well, speak right up, baby. I hate to get shot at.
Shall we go?
Where are we going?
You're getting on a plane.
I just got off a plane.
Most people like to travel. I adore it.
Then come with me.
This is your gate, and this is your ticket.
Would it be too rude to ask where I'm going?
Geneva.
Geneva. I don't know anybody in Geneva.
Move. Move.
Bye, darling.
What's up?
Problems, Mr.
Where's Mundy?
Something happened.
Didn't he arrive?
Oh, he arrived all right, but he's gone again.
Explain.
Well, I met him, and he was coming to the car when a blonde woman appeared. They embraced, exchanged whispers, and he got back aboard his plane again.
With the blonde?
No,
Where was the plane bound for?
Geneva.
Get me our office in Geneva. I'm ordering a massive search for that double-crossing, dame-chasing...
Speaking of me?
Never mind that call.
What happened to you?
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, thank you, Don.
Beautiful.
All right, Al. Come on, let's hear it.
It was an attempted kidnap.
By a blonde?
That's the best kind.
I want facts, Al.
Obviously, Noah, somebody's trying to get me out of the country. The girl was a front. There was a guy in a phone booth with a gun on me.
Could you recognize him?
No, I couldn't recognize.
Why not?
Because he had dark glasses on, a great big hat, and his collar was turned up.
How'd you get off the plane?
I used the rear exit. I hid behind a food container. Carried it out with my usual cleverness.
All right, forget it. Forget I even asked. Just let's get going.
Look in the glove compartment. You'll find a viewer in there. The man's name is Bjornsson. He's socially and diplomatically very well connected here.
VIP?
One of the biggest. He also has access to NATO defense secrets, which he is now attempting to sell.
To the wrong people.
Check.
Why don't you blow a whistle?
His government wouldn't believe the charge. He's above search, arrest, or interrogation.
Where are the papers?
Somewhere in Bjornsson's villa. Here it is.
Why didn't you just say somewhere in Europe? You could lose a freight train in this place.
Oh, you'd find it.
Do you have any plans, diagrams, road maps?
We have floor plans.
Do they indicate where the safe is?
Nope.
Where are we going?
The Kronborg Hotel. You have a suite there. You'll be working with a woman. Her name is Irena Damos. She's one of ours. You'll meet her in the lobby.
She'll swoon all over me, right?
Wrong. You carry this. She'll approach you, and when she does, you ask her if this book belongs to her. She'll answer, yes, this is my copy of Euripides.
Sounds spicy.
I don't know, I never read it.
Do we really have to go through with the cloak and dagger bit?
We have our reasons.
Oh, fine. I stand around the lobby like some idiot waiting for some dame to come over to me and tell me that she's lost her Euripides.
Oh, you could do it standing on your head.
I ought to try. I'd be less... I'll say one thing for our mutual friend. He hires very attractive agents.
There is much to do, Mr. Mundy.
I agree. Why don't we find a nice quiet spot and some soft music and get started?
I refer only to work. Tomorrow, Mr. Bjornsson and his wife are hosting a fashion show. I designed the clothes for it. I have also obtained permission for you to attend the event as a photographer for an American fashion magazine.
Your name is Irena. I've always done very well with Irenas.
You shall use your cover name, Collins. Have you got the plans for the villa?
No, not yet.
Well, I will go over the plans with you.
Oh, we're finally getting someplace.
I was told you had some trouble at the airport.
Well, some of it was trouble, some was fun.
I suppose it could have been Bjornsson.
Not the fun part.
But how could he have known about you?
Maybe a little blonde told him.
You are frivolous.
Only when it counts.
I think you should go to the villa and introduce yourself. If they are surprised when they see you, then we will know that it was Bjornsson who waylaid you.
Honey, it wasn't Mr. Bjornsson or a Mr. Anybody who tried to waylay me.
Nevertheless, you shall go.
You're rather dominant for such a very attractive woman.
Mr. Mundy, I shall leave the actual theft to you, but I make all the arrangements. Is that clear?
Well, if you feel that way about it. Next time you can find your own Euripides. You're a nice dog. You're a nice dog. My name is Collins. I'm the fashion photographer.
Collins, fashion photographer. I'll send him right in. Down dogs.
They're nice dogs.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins would like to see you.
Mr. Collins?
How do you do, madam?
I am Mrs. Bjornson. I am surprised to see you here, Mr. Collins.
Really?
Yes, I was informed that you had cancelled your visit with us.
Who told you that?
My dear, may I speak with you, please?
Please excuse me, Mr. Collins. Would you come here, please, Mr. Collins? May I present my husband, Mr. Bjornson?
How do you do?
How do you do?
And this is Dmitri.
How do you do? You are from the American magazine.
Yes, I am.
May I see your identification, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Collins, you will arrive at a time specified and restrict your activities to the immediate area of the fashion show. When your duties are completed, you will leave.
Well, thank you, sir. I was afraid I'd be expected to mingle with the guests.
You will excuse us, my dear, please. Mr. Collins?
Would you care for a drink, Mr. Collins?
No, thank you. Mrs. Bjornson, you said that you heard that I'd canceled my trip?
Yes, I received word this morning that your magazine was sending another photographer.
Who called you about that?
Oh, someone just called on the telephone. Please, I would like to see the Tureen here, please.
Yes, madame.
Did he give you his name?
Yes, but I cannot recall it. Oh, he did say he was staying at the Kronberg Hotel.
Well, that's convenient. I'm staying there, too. Honey, I've really enjoyed sitting with you. Even if you were more agreeable, it wouldn't make any difference. There you are. Thank you.
It is essential that we find out who tried to send you out of the country.
I already told you. I wouldn't recognize him if he fell over me with a beer. Cheers. Now, if it was the blonde lady...
Oh, naturally.
Don't knock it. It can be fun. I've got a great idea. Why don't we take the car, drive out into the country, and we could go to one of those places where they have that marvelous peasant dancing?
Impossible. I do not dance.
What do you do?
I work. You should try it.
Ho, ho, ho. Look what we've got here.
That is the blonde?
Gift wrapped. Come on. Hello, darling. That's a paper bathing suit you're wearing, right?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what would happen to it if I pushed you into the pool?
You wouldn't.
Baby, it would make my whole day. Now, if you don't tell me where your boyfriend is, I'm going to provide just such a show.
No, wait. I'll tell you.
Where is he?
He's over there.
Come on.
George.
Al! Well, I really am sorry to see you again. Now it looks like I'm going to have to get rough.
Now, George, don't do anything foolish. You never use guns.
Yes, I do. As soon as I start feeling uptight. So why don't you sit down? Sit down. Now, why aren't you in Geneva?
I changed my plans. It's a pleasure to see you again, George. Why don't you put that thing away?
No, that's not ugly.
You're putting on a few pounds, aren't you?
Hmm? Oh, no, rented trunks.
I see you still go first class.
Yeah. Credit cards.
You mind if I get up?
Carefully.
Irina. Miss Damos. May I present Mr. George Palmer?
How do you do?
George is an old...
Careful, Al.
Business acquaintance.
Competitor.
From time to time. You might mention to our friend that George is the one who put the Shanghai on me.
Ah.
That little ball of ice is yours?
I'm working on it.
George, I'd like to go to...
Whatever it is, I can't afford it. Scoot. Scoot. On delay. She has a marvelous...
Personality?
Yeah. Sit down.
You can't afford it?
No. Things are very tight, Al.
I would be able to afford that if I had to pawn my shoes.
Well, then you'll notice. I'm barefoot.
How do you know I was at the airport?
Well, it's funny you should ask me that. I had a friend of mine who was at the Paris airport and saw you buying a ticket. And he said that you used the name Collins. Well, by a strange coincidence, I just happened to hear that an American photographer by the name of Collins was coming in to cover the Bjornsson party. Right. I put 2 and 2 together. It came up 5. So I knew it had to be you.
You always had a talent for causing trouble.
I haven't even started yet. Now get lost.
Any reason?
First come, first served. Squatter's rights. Whatever, it's mine.
George, I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Will you please come off it? Now, every operator in Europe knows about that Bjornsson necklace.
Bjornsson necklace?
Will you stop with those baby blue eyes?
Well, now, you smoked me out.
It didn't take much of a fire, did it?
Maybe we could talk.
We've talked. The answer still comes up no.
You might consider a merger.
You know what happens when a chicken merges with a weasel.
Oh, baby, you really know how to hurt a guy. You better reconsider. I have access to the house.
I'll get in the house.
If I know you, you know where the safe is.
Yes, I do, baby. But I'm going to keep it to myself. Now, Al, I want you to listen to me very carefully. I'm very serious. Get lost. Now, you know I can play pretty dirty if I have to.
With old friends?
Especially with old friends. And most especially when the old friend is you. Now, I really mean it, Al. Claire?
Let me tell you about my chum, George Palmer. He and I date back to tapping piggy banks together. He's clever, resourceful, and almost as talented as I am.
Does he know about the NATO papers?
No, he's after the necklace. He's been around here long enough to have a pretty good shot at it, too.
You think he's learned the location of the safe?
He must have. That con artist wouldn't wash his hands without a detailed blueprint of the sink.
Would he trade?
No.
You mean he won't accept cash?
Never.
Why not?
Noah, thieves like Palmer have ethics, understand?
All right. Just tell me how we can learn the location of the safe.
Ask Mr. Palmer.
Carl's. When is he expected? Right, thank you. Bjornsson has made his deal. The courier's on his way now for the pickup. He'll probably be there tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Thanks for everything.
Well, that's your job. Find the safe and get the papers before Bjornsson makes his transfer.
Noah, sometimes I think you go out of your way to make things difficult for me.
Will you get the jack, please?
There's one possibility. George Palmer is a very methodical man. He undoubtedly has made a diagram of the exact location of where the safe is. If you could get him out of the way for a while, I could search his gear. I should find something. He tried to run me out of the country, right? It could make my search a lot easier if you gave him the same treatment.
Al, you're going to make a very successful agent. Mr. George Palmer.
Yes?
Police.
What do you want?
You'll come along with us, please.
Why?
You are no longer welcome here.
What's the matter? What have I done?
Come along.
Big sand dates and great big cakes. Come on to my house, my house. I'm gonna give you candy. George? George? Wasn't George?
I'll tell you one thing. That house will be completely wired with alarms. That's the terrace. That line is a wire, probably leading to the alarm systems.
For the whole house?
It'll be one unit. Now, if I was George, I'd put a silencing device about here.
Does he do that before he looks for the necklace?
Before anything else. That's sexy perfume.
That's soap.
Sometimes I get the feeling you're really trying to put me down.
Mr. Mundy, what's this?
What?
Here.
Well, that's a wall safe. I knew there had to be one. But which room is it in?
It doesn't say.
Mass production.
I beg your pardon?
10 rooms, all the same dimensions on the second floor. I won't have time to check all the rooms. What's this?
It says Golden Longship.
What's a longship?
An ancient Viking battleship. Small replicas are treasured by collectors.
It could be in the same room as the safe.
Yes.
Now, all we have to look for is a battleship.
And open the safe. That's all.
Didn't Mr. Bain tell you about my talents?
Yes, he did.
Weren't you impressed?
By a thief.
A thief. A thief who steals in the national interest. There's a big difference. History books will tell you that they've erected monuments to men like me. Don't shake your head. If I recover those NATO documents and you come to America, you might find me erected in the park. Would that attract you?
No, but it would attract pigeons.
Oh, that's very funny. Well, welcome to Boys Town.
That's far enough. Baby.
Well, George. How are you?
Fine.
How was Geneva?
That's funny.
I'm trying. What happened?
Well, your phony police? We're scared by the real police.
I guess I'm always going to have trouble with the police.
Al, where are the plans?
What plans?
The floor plans that you stole from my room?
George, what would I be doing in your room?
Friend, I'm not playing with you anymore. Now, you have exactly 1 minute. And if those plans aren't here, I'm going to use this. And I'm very good with it. Okay, buddy.
Hold it, George. They're under the rug.
Al. I'll do it. Hold this! Alan, I'll make a proposition with you.
You better make it a good one.
Look, if you take me with you over to the Bjornsson villa and get me in, I'll show you where the safe is. And I'll split the stuff with you right down the middle. Well, what do you say, Al? You're never going to find that safe without me.
This is Bain. Wake up. I don't pay you to sleep.
You don't pay me, period.
Your friend Palmer got away.
I know.
Have you seen him?
Last night, we made a deal. I take him to the villa, he shows me where the safe is.
That sounds too generous. What's the catch?
No catch. We get the NATO papers, Palmer gets the necklace.
Oh, no. No thievery.
Thievery? What do you call taking the papers?
Political expediency.
Noah, no necklace, no papers. That's political expediency, too. So long. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was entertaining a few friends. We had a hard night. Breaking and entering, huh?
Not when I'm paying for the suite.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
What?
Being a kept man. You come out good in the morning.
I'm sorry, I can't say the same for you. Mr. Bain has sent over some things that you said you would need.
What I need is you. How about breakfast?
No, thank you.
Well, I can't eat alone.
Your camera is over there, and that kit contained some equipment that you wanted.
Room service?
There is also an invitation that will admit you to the fashion show.
Room service? Breakfast for two. What do you have?
Breakfast for one.
Room service. Send up a pot of coffee. I parked in the lot.
Al, You know, I was just thinking, I'll bet we could steal Laurel from Hardy and get away with it.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, but we're out of step with the time. I mean, nobody engages in freewheeling competition anymore.
It's a sad commentary on the American way of life.
It's true, but the legits, the businessmen, they have all the answers. Al, look, this is the age of the merger. Consolidation. You know, corporate strength.
Holding companies, stock diversifications, like that?
Absolutely. Now, I figure if it works for them, why not for us?
Well, the idea has merit, George.
Yes, but I don't mean just on this job. I mean all the way. You know, together we'd be merging some very powerful assets.
We might even float a stock issue.
Darling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Al. I guess I just work alone. All right. Don't overdo it.
George?
Mm-hmm.
I want a drink. George, I want a rye and ginger.
Will you please be quiet?
Madame?
No, thanks. Could I have a rye and ginger?
At the bar, madame.
Pardon me, but where's our hostess?
And near the terrace door.
Oh, yes, thank you. Well, she's not wearing the necklace. It must be in the safe.
George, I want a rye and ginger.
Will you please shut up?
George, I'm thirsty.
Why don't you jump in the swimming pool?
Where is Al Mundy?
Monday? Monday? I don't know anyone by the name of Monday.
All right, then, Collins. Now, where is he?
He doesn't check in with me.
He was all right this morning.
Well, he's very undependable. Maybe he went to Paris. He just loves Paris. Doesn't he love Paris?
Mr. Palmer, I could make a great deal of trouble for you.
Yes, you could. But you're not the only person who has a whistle. If you think on me, I think on you. Then we all get kicked out.
George, I want a rye and ginger.
Sweetheart, why didn't you say so? You'll excuse us, won't you, please?
Yes?
This is Irina. Al Mundy has not appeared yet.
What happened?
I don't know. But his friend Palmer and the blonde showed up about 10 minutes ago.
Could he have been shanghaied again?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I've just had definite word that Bjornsson is meeting the courier tonight.
Where?
At the villa. He has the money to buy the papers. It's up to you now to stop him.
Change into the gold lame and you will wear the print, huh?
What should I wear?
Where have you been?
Studying my Euripides. What have you been up to?
Looking for you. Time is running out.
Time will do that. Did George show up?
He's here.
Where?
I don't know.
Say, you'd make a good cop. The Russian Secret Service could use you. Is Mrs. Bjornsson wearing the necklace?
No.
Well, then that narrows it down. George must have headed for the safe.
I just spoke to Bain. The courier will be here any moment to purchase the papers. Mr. Bjornsson is waiting for him. You have got to find that safe immediately.
Easy. All we have to do is find George and we'll know the safe is nearby.
Madame?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Wait a minute. Hello, darling.
Hey.
Easy. We mean too much to each other. Now, where's George?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, and you better tell me or I'll blow the whole show. That beautiful blonde hair of yours will go awfully dark when you're thrown into a dungeon, and prison food will wipe those curves right out.
You wouldn't dare tell anyone.
Oh, no? First, we'll start with the hostess.
No, wait. He went to the terrace to do something. About shutting off an alarm system or something.
Is he out there now?
No.
Is he going to the safe?
Yes.
Where is the safe?
I don't know.
Honey, you better tell me or you're gonna...
Honest. All I know is it's on the second floor above the terrace.
Save a dance for me. I won't be long.
The courier just arrived. Now what are we going to do?
Unless we get real lucky. You'll be back to cutting velvet and I'll be inside looking out.
What I said before about being in charge. If you have any ideas, I will go along with them.
Oh, I love you. George planned to silence the alarm system on the terrace. According to the diagram, the wire should be at the base of the building. If George has been his usual busy little self, the silencing system should be right here. That miserable thief. I designed this clamp system myself. He should be paying me royalties.
Someone's coming. Look, I am not to be played games with, like one of your blondes.
It's all in the line of duty. You, are still on our side?
What do we do?
I've got to gamble on the story the blonde told me, that the safe is in one of these rooms above this terrace. If she's telling the truth, I can pinpoint that room.
How?
You keep your eye on Bjornsson. If he moves, let me know. Leave the tricky stuff to Al. Go on.
You know Dimitri, of course. Good to see you. Friend from abroad. It's nothing. We're just testing upstairs. Alarms and everything.
2 men ran out of the room. They went upstairs.
There's the room. All right. Create a diversion with Bjornsson. Scream, faint, anything, but keep him downstairs. Come on.
Like someone tried to open it. You stay here.
Right.
To open the safe. The alarm must have chased him away.
Did you see anyone?
No.
What about the longship?
It remained untouched.
My necklace. Was someone after my necklace?
Relax, my dear. The safe was untouched. Now, please keep looking for that mademoiselle.
Please, the ringing of the bell was a false alarm. There's nothing to be concerned about. So just continue to enjoy yourselves.
Let us conclude our business. Papers are upstairs. You will follow me.
What are these?
Seriously, you've got to help me, please.
What is it, my
Please
dear?
help me.
What is it?
There was a man out on the terrace, and he had a gun. He said that he would
Will
shoot
someone
me if
please
I made a
attend,
sound.
please? Calm
Listen
yourself.
to me, please.
Everything will be all right. Calm yourself.
Madame, complètement banal. Attends, je pourrais s'arranger. Nous allons. J'espère que c'est pas clair.
Open this door.
Keep your hands on the rope. Oh, well, you shouldn't have done it. I'll see you in Geneva.
He went that way.
That man on the knoll! Stop him! Send the dogs!
The papers. Some people just refuse to learn that crime doesn't pay.
Now you're going to say that there's a man in the phone booth, right?
Wrong. She's going to say that there's a man in line ahead of you.
Well, George.
Hello, old buddy.
I see you won the race.
Yes, but I lost the war.
How'd you get away?
Well, I had to throw the jewels back, and they still kept chasing me. I had a terrible time getting away.
I wonder why.
I don't know. The whole thing was a terrible disaster. You know, of course, that I had to stiff my hotel. That I had to hitch a ride down here.
What about our partnership?
Oh, it's still on.
Good.
So long, old friend.
What's the joke?
George has your plane ticket.
I know. I'd let you take it.
What?
I wanted George to get on that airplane.
Why?
We're a partnership. Partners share all assets. Understand? Shall we?
Of course.
চোখ বন্ধ করলে তুমি যে কি করবে আমি জানি না।
কি বলো? কি করব?
জানি আমি।
বন্ধ করো না, চোখ বন্ধ করো।
সত্যি কিছু করবে না তো?
100%।
ঠিক আছে, করলাম।
Will you marry me?
মোবাইল? নতুন মোবাইল? লাখ করছো কি তুমি? থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
কে?
স্যার কুরিয়ার।
দাঁড়াও। ওরা তো বাসায় কেউ নেই, তুমি টেবিলের উপর রেখে দিয়ে যেতে পারবে?
জি জি স্যার, অবশ্যই স্যার। স্যার রিসিট স্যার, সই লাগবে স্যার একটা।
কলম দাও।
করো।
স্যার বাইক থেকে নামার পরে স্যার কলমটা খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না স্যার। স্যার একটা কলম হবে?
দাঁড়াও।
জি।
যেহেতু আমার লোন দেওয়ার মতো লোকের অভাব, তাই আমি প্রথম পদ্ধতিটাই বেছে নিলাম। নিজের জন্য নয়, এই জীবনে প্রথম আমি চুরি করলাম। যে আমার মন চুরি করেছে তার জন্য, মালার জন্য।
ঠিকানাটা কি আছে ওখানে?
জি স্যার।
ঠিকানা
স্যার আলেকজান্দ্রিয়া, ইজিপ্ট, মিশর থেকে আসছে স্যার।
ও মিশর। মিশর তো দারুণ একটা জায়গা, বিশেষ করে অ্যান্টিক্সের জন্য। আমি যতবার গেছি মিশরে, ততবারই আমি কিছু না কিছু নিয়ে এসছি সেখান থেকে।
স্যার আজকে আসি স্যার।
হ্যাঁ
আজকে আসি স্যার, একটা ডেলিভারি আছে তো।
আচ্ছা এসো।
অন্ধপুরের ঘড়ি বিক্রির টাকায় মালার জন্য একটা ভালো মোবাইল কিনে ফেললাম। ফলে বাকি চুরির জিনিসপত্র নিয়ে আমি মোটেও ভাবিত ছিলাম না।
মালা,
আজকেও দেরি করে আসছো। প্রত্যেক দিন তুমি দেরি করো, কি সমস্যা তোমার?
তুমি না বলো যে আমার মধ্যে একটা নায়ক নায়ক ভাব? দেখো না সিনেমায় নায়ক দেরি করে ফেলে, নায়িকা অপেক্ষা করে থাকে। আচ্ছা সরি 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 সরি। মন খারাপ করো কেন? তোমার জন্য একটা জিনিস আনছি, বলো কি আনছি।
কি জিনিস? দাও। কি আনছো? দাও না।
না না না, তুমি একটু চিন্তা করে দেখো কি আনছি।
এত চিন্তা করতে পারবো না তো।
বলো, মাথাটা একটু খাটাও।
আরে কি ঘোড়া ডিম নিয়ে আসছো? দাও না, দাও।
আচ্ছা তাহলে চোখ বন্ধ করো।
চোখ বন্ধ করলে তুমি যে কি করবে আমি জানি না।
কি বলো? কি করব?
জানি জানি আমি।
বন্ধ করো না, চোখ বন্ধ করো।
সত্যি কিছু করবে না তো?
100%।
ঠিক আছে, করলাম।
Will you marry me?
মোবাইল, নতুন মোবাইল। লাখ করছো কি তুমি? থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আমার একটা ফোন কি দরকার ছিল জান? তুমি এটা কি করছো? ধর ধর ধর।
ভালো হয়েছে না? ভালো হয়েছে না? দেখো, বলছিলাম না, তোমার কথা দিছিলাম না, ছবি তুলে দেখো।
হ্যাঁ ছবি তো তুলবই, দাঁড়াও। নতুন মোবাইলের প্রথম ছবি তোমার সাথে। আসো।
Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu tím để tô bức tranh rồi. Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ lấy màu xanh nước biển để tô nốt cái phần ở giữa này là đã hoàn thiện xong bức tranh rồi nha. Vậy là mình đã tô xong bức tranh rồi, nhưng cái bức tranh của mình thì nó vẫn hơi lem lem ra ngoài một xíu. Thì mình sẽ dùng màu trắng để sửa lại cái phần đó nha, cho bức tranh của mình đẹp nhất nhá. Video của mình đã xong rồi vì mình đã sửa xong bức tranh rồi nha. Và bây giờ mình sẽ cất màu trắng này đi và mình sẽ cho các bạn xem bức tranh của mình sau khi đã tô màu hoàn thiện nhé. Và đây là bức tranh của mình sau khi đã được tô màu xong. Các bạn thấy bức tranh của mình có đẹp không nào? Vậy là video hướng dẫn tô màu của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo nha. Bye bye.
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল।
স্যার নর্মাল আছে প্রেশার, নিচেরটা 80, উপরটা আছে 120। ঠিক।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
খামটা দে।
স্যার এটা কি আশ্চর্য দেখছিস, 1000 টাকা দিল প্রেশার মারতে। তাও
তুই জানিস উনি কে? উনি শহরে অনেক বড় ধনী লোক। এমন কোনো মসজিদ মাদ্রাসা নাই যে উনি দান করেন নাই। এমনকি আমাদের এই হাসপাতালও ওনার চ্যারিটি হেল্প ছিল।
ও ভালো লোক।
ড্রেস চেঞ্জ করতেছিস? চেঞ্জ করিস না, চল একটা টিকটক বানাই। টিকটক? হ্যাঁ টিকটক, চল। ঠিক আছে, এই ড্রেসটা পরবো, এটা পর।
Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ lấy màu vàng để tô tiếp bức tranh nha. xong màu vàng rồi, bây giờ mình sẽ cất màu vàng đi và mình lấy màu đen nha. Mình sẽ dùng màu đen để tô cả hai bên này nữa là đã hoàn thành xong bức tranh nhá. Mình đã tô xong bức tranh rồi và bây giờ mình sẽ cho các bạn xem bức tranh của mình. Đây là bức tranh của mình sau khi đã tô màu xong. Đẹp đúng không? Và video của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo nha. Bye bye.
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মানুষ সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বইলা আইসো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করছিস? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামী বার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হইলো? কত দেখি। এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকবো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিনা পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাঠায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালকে গেমটা এটা গেলেন?
আবার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব।
না ভাই পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা হাজির, ওই মেয়ের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
কি কই? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরব মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দিই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দিই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইলি দাও, লাইলি দাও।
আলু
ল ল ল ল লাইলি ল। তুমি লইবা নি?
খাইতাম, মজুর তো।
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতাম।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
আমগুলোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো। আছে কিছু লাগলে বললেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে।
আসলে
না, তুই ল, গোস্ত ল।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমারে এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাংনা খাওন পাইলে হুদাই হাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওন খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো অগো ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কানে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Em bảo em không cấm chị cho ai vào phòng, nhưng vào với ý thức với cả cái xe đấy ấy, nó không thuộc trong cái nhà đấy, nên là tất cả các chỗ khác người ta cũng không cho để đâu, với cả chỗ mình cũng thế thôi, nên là nó mà ấy thì để xe ra cái chỗ trường học tiểu học và gửi một hôm nếu mà có ngủ lại. Còn cái giày dép của chị ấy, chị Hạnh bảo là mấy lần thấy chị đi giày dép lên phòng lên cầu thang rồi đấy. Cởi cái giày ra xong rồi cầm, không được đi giày lên cầu thang, cầm từ trên phòng xuống mà đi xuống dưới đi. Với cả chị Hạnh bảo là cái tin nhắn của chị Hạnh ở trong nhóm ấy, Chị thấy là xe, chị đọc chưa? Em hỏi tin nhắn trong nhóm chị Hạnh, chị đọc chưa? Bây giờ chị thấy tin nhắn rồi thì dép lại đi. Bảo là xe của em. Chị Hạnh bảo là như thế. Thế chị có nói gì với chị Hạnh chưa? Cái gì cơ? Chị nói bé đấy, em chẳng nghe những gì. Mình đang dùng màu vàng để tô tiếp bức tranh nhé. Mình đang tô phần tai của chú sóc ấy trước.
আব্বা আম্মায় যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো, তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর, আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না? তাহলে কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই?
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস।
এই আসো। এই কি তোরা সকালবেলা এরকম কান্দতেছিস কেন? আব্বাও কান্দতেছে, আম্মাও কান্দতেছে। কিছু আম্মা কি সকালবেলা কি সিরিয়াল দেখা শুরু করছে? তাহলে কিছু চুরি হয়েছে বাসায়? কেউ মারা গেছে? কেউ কি মরার আগে হসপিটালে অ্যাডমিট হয়েছে? তাহলে কি হয়েছে? সবাই এরকম আয়োজন করে কাঁদতেছে কেন?
বাবা মা বলতেছে আমার নাকি পড়াশোনার দরকার নাই, ধান থাকলে নাকি ধানের মাঝে চিটাও থাকে, আমি নাকি চিটা।
হ্যাঁ, তোর তো ঠিকই বলছে। আর তুই কখনো দেখছো আব্বা আম্মা পোলাবাড়ির সাথে মিথ্যা কথা বলে?
ভাই কি ওই কথা কইছে? কইছে আমার 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়ে করা লাগবে, বিয়ে করে 9 মাসের মধ্যে বাচ্চা পয়দা দেওয়া লাগবে।
মাত্র 9 মাস টাইম দিছে? তুই তো নির্ঘাত ফেল করবি। মানে তোর যে পড়াশোনার কন্ডিশন, তুই 9 মাসের সাথে তোর আরো মিনিমাম 4 মাস টাইম দেওয়া লাগবে, তারপর যদি বাড়ো। আচ্ছা, দোকানদাররা অবশ্য নতুন যারা বিয়ে করে তাকে টিয়ার দিকে তাকায় থাকে 2 পয়সা ইনকামের জন্য। তোর দিয়ে এটাও হবে না, তুই চিন্তা বাদ। হ্যাঁ বল।
তুইও
কি?
আমি আগে সন্দেহ করছিলাম তুই আমার মায়ের পেটের ভাই না। মায়ের পেটের ভাই হলে তুই এরকম করে কথা বলতে পারতি না। তোর আমার না কোনো মিল নাই, না আছে স্বভাবের মিল, না আছে চরিত্রের মিল, না আছে তোর এই যে চেহারার মিল, গায়ের কালারের মিল, কোনো কিছু মিল নাই। বাইকটা
শোন, আব্বা আম্মায় যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো, তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর, আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না? আমি তোমার জীবনের বাধা? তোরা কেউ আমার ভালো চাস না, তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই।
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস।
শোন, আমি তোর ছোট হিসেবে চাই তুই আব্বা আম্মার কথাটা শোন, তুই 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়েটা কর, আমি কবজি ডুবায়া তোর বিয়ের কাচ্চি খাবো, বুঝছস? এই আসো।
Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ cất cái màu xanh lá cây này đi. Và mình sẽ dùng màu xanh nước biển để tô tiếp nhé. Đến là màu xanh lá cây. Mình sẽ lấy màu xanh lá cây để tô phần lá của bông hoa này nhé. Và tiếp theo là màu vàng nha. Mình sẽ cất màu xanh đi, lấy màu vàng để tô phần nhụy hoa. Phần nhị hoa này khá là bé nên là mình tô rất là nhanh. Mình vừa tô xong rồi. Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ lấy màu cam để tô phần tay và phần chân của chú nhím này nha. Ok, và sau khi mình tô xong màu cam rồi thì mình sẽ lấy màu tím để tô lại nha. Mình sẽ tô phần mũi. Mình sẽ dùng màu tím để tô phần mũi của chú nhím này. Và phần tay và phần chân của chú nhím luôn nha. Mình vừa tiêu xong màu tím rồi, giờ mình sẽ cất màu tím đi và lấy màu xanh nước biển nha. Mình sẽ dùng màu xanh nước biển để tô phần còn lại của bức tranh là đã hoàn thiện rồi nhá.